Hello, good morning. How are you today? Fine? Excellent. Today I'm going to tell you a story. The Little Mermaid. Look at the cover. It's very beautiful, right? Okay, we're going to start. Long ago, at the bottom of the ocean, there lived King Neptune with his beautiful daughter, the Little Mermaid. She was always singing with her wonderful voice. She dreamed to rise up out of the sea and to know the human world. But her father warned her, "We belong to the sea. We have nothing to do with humans. Stay away from them." Look at the father. He's mad. One day, when the little mermaid was playing with her friends, she saw with amazement a boat approaching them, and she thought about how much she would like to meet humans. She felt a strange sense of joy, and she decided to swim toward. Ella dijo, "Oh my God, ¿qué será eso?" Y decidió acercarse al boat. Okay? The sailors were having a party to celebrate the birthday of the Prince Ivan. Suddenly, a strong wind shook the waves, rocking the boat until it overturned. The boat was broken, okay? The young prince fell into the sea before the astonished gaze of the little mermaid. El prince se cayó al ocean. Then, with great effort, the little mermaid took the prince up to the beach. As the storm stopped, her seagull friend came and asked, "Is he dead?" "No, he's still breathing," answered the little mermaid, and started singing to wake him up. When the prince heard that sweet voice, he tried to open his eyes, but it was impossible. Aquí la sirenita le está cantando una canción para que se despierte. A murmur of voices approaching forced the mermaid to return to the sea. From there, she saw that the prince was recovering with help from his friends, and he told them, "I only remember a beautiful voice that saved my life." Y los amigos estaban como que, ¿de qué habla? When Neptune realized that his daughter had saved human being, he was furious and wanted to scold her. When he was in front of her, he told her, "You disobeyed me." And with his mighty trident, he destroyed the little mermaid's treasures, which she had kept in the cave, while she cried uncontrollably. Miren, ya vieron, su padre rompió sus tesoros, sus juguetes. "It's time for my revenge against Neptune, and this silly girl will help me," cried the weak witch of the abyss. She had observed what had happened through her crystal ball. She sent her assistants to tell the little mermaid to come with them under the promise to take her back to the prince. ¿Ya vieron? Aquí está la witch, la bruja, que está viendo por su bola de cristal lo que está pasando con la little mermaid y su papá. ¿Ok? "I am in love with the Prince Ivan. Help me return to him," said the little mermaid to the witch. Aquí está the little mermaid con the witch. "I have a potion that will turn you into a human girl. I will give it to you if you give me your voice, but you only have 3 days to be kissed by the prince. Otherwise, you will be a mermaid again and you will belong to me forever." "I agree," replied the little mermaid, as the witch kept her voice into a magical snail. Le quitó la voz y la guardó en un snail, en una concha. En un caracol, perdón. The prince always came back to the beach looking for the young girl with a sweet voice. One day, he saw a young girl sitting on a rock, but she couldn't talk. She's not the girl I'm looking for, he thought sadly, but he realized the girl was lost and he invited to her palace. La invitó al palacio. The second night, the prince was about to kiss the girl, but the wicked witch turned herself into a beautiful young woman and using the voice of the little mermaid that came out of the snail, she began to sing. The prince, in love, heard the voice and he asked her to marry him. ¿Ya vieron? Ahí está The Little Mermaid y la bruja que se convirtió en una humana. In the evening of the third day, the wedding was almost beginning when the Little Mermaid friends attacked the impostor. The magic snail fell to the floor and got broken into 1,000 pieces. Immediately, the mermaid recovered her voice and the prince exclaimed, "You were her!" But it was too late. The beautiful girl was a mermaid again. Se tardó mucho el príncipe y la princesa se volvió a convertir en una sirena. Terribly upset, the witch looked for King Neptune and showed him that the little mermaid was hers now. She said to the king, "I'll give you your daughter, her freedom, if you give me yours to me." Neptune loved his daughter very much, so he accepted the deal. "At last, I am the queen of the sea," screamed the witch. The brave prince arrived just at this moment, ready to defeat the witch. ¿Ya vieron? El príncipe fue a salvar a The Little Mermaid. Luego, but she was very angry, and she began to grow so big that she came out of the water. After fighting for a long time, the prince decided to direct the tip of the battered ship toward the witch. Le decidió picar, ¿ya vieron? Porque estaba muy grande. She was badly hurt and she started to disappear. Neptune recovered his power and he looked for his daughter, who was sitting on a rock watching the prince. He was lying on the shore of the beach and a tear was rolling down the prince's cheek. The princess was very sad. So, when the king realized how much the little mermaid loved Prince Ivan, he decided to transform her into a human forever. The little mermaid and the prince could get married and live happily ever after. Ya vieron, estar súper contentos. Y colorín colorado, este cuento se ha acabado. Espero que les haya gustado. Bye.